I feel so strongly about this. I don't think I've ever actually talked about this for a video about a fighting game that saves the genre.
The 2XKO roster stuff got confirmed Thursday at the end of my stream. But then they just ripped it and they're like, all right, we got 10 characters on launch. And I was like, what the heck? Obviously, I want more. I think everybody wants more. If I could choose to have more characters, I think literally everybody would want more.
They could have like 4 more. 10 is on the lowest end of acceptable for a 1v1 game. Now, for people who are worried about, 10 characters for a 2v2, I believe the amount combination to teams like 45. We don't know. I don't know if they said how often they're adding characters. And there's 6 fuses, so there are a lot of combinations to explore. And it's a team game, so on launch, everyone's gonna be playing easy shit anyway. Smiley face.
And a lot of people say, well, you have these fuses and stuff. The fuses are cool and they make the
I said that.
gameplay different. If you played League on launch, if you played Valorant on launch, if you played LOR or TFT, they pretty much like ship games with gameplay, and that's like how it is. They're gonna release the game with 10 characters, and they're probably gonna launch a new character very quickly, and then they're gonna launch the next character very quickly. I'd be surprised if they weren't cranking the characters out.
I think I'm on that team too. I think they're probably at whatever they decide to call the first year, like season 1 or whatever. I would legitimately not be surprised if they're like we're adding like 10 characters in a year. Like, it might sound like a lot, but like I would not be too surprised if they did that. I'm not sure how I feel about this format for FGC. Don't they take a lot of curation to make a really good FG character? Yeah, but I'm saying that because they're launching with 10, right? But that doesn't mean they're not working on more than 10 characters right now. Does that make sense? I mean, again, also I think 10 is the extreme. 10 is the extreme, but I'm just like, I wouldn't be like too surprised by it.
This game gonna save the genre? How are they gonna get people to hold on to these games in the same way that like League or Valorant and all these other things are? But like,
that question is so interesting to me. I've never played a single game of League of Legends, right? All I hear is that the game is really toxic and I should never fucking play it, like ever. Many friends of mine tell me, dude, never play this fucking game, right? So why do people play the game besides the fact that it's free? Like, why do we want to compare it to that?
I think their characters are like pretty interesting, and I think the fuses are cool, but I think you need more to chew on. I would just like not expect this game to be like the savior of fighting games, because I don't think it needs to be saved, first of all, but also it's just another video game, man. Like, you gotta calm down.
My goat, saluting. Fighting games don't need saving, bro. Fighting games don't need saving. I think I said it yesterday on stream before we started recording OK Chronicles, but I feel like there's only a couple of reasons why people say fighting games need saving. Either they don't like any game that's out right now, which is valid. That can be valid. Like, if someone doesn't like any fighting game that's out right now, that could be valid. There are some people who only play one fighting game, and they're like, my game sucks, so like the genre needs saving. We need a new version of this, so it needs saving. But they don't pay attention to the other games. And then, of course, there's the person who is like, they want the esports money and all that shit to come in and have a fighting game be like a tier 1 esport. But I think those are the main 3. There's other reasons why people say it, but I think those are the main 3 things I hear when I hear somebody say fighting games the genre needs to be saved.
Street Fighter alone, literally every night in Japan, they have like a new Street Fighter event that's huge, and like the top 1, 2, 3, 4 most watched games on Twitch, literally every night. There's tons of people playing the game. Tekken, in a few hours, maybe an hour or something, is launching its season 2 balance patch.
He did upload this a week ago. He did upload this shit a week ago.
And Virtua Fighter is making a new game. Hunter x Hunter is coming out this year as well. Every old game is like remastered with better online play and stuff. Like, I don't think the genre needs to be saved. It's in a great spot. I just don't think you can't have an expectation to save a genre simply on one game's shoulders for nothing, really. Like, when the genre is like,
to be fair though, the only thing I will say is that Dragon Ball did save anime games. I don't give a fuck if you hate the game. I don't even like the game like that. I just like my boy Trunks and Gotenks, and I can admit that Dragon Ball saved anime games. Truly, truly, truly. I mean, honestly, maybe Dragon Ball didn't save. Xrd would have been fine for a while. Xrd would have been fine for a while longer, I think. A while longer past Dragon Ball. But I just don't know how much longer. But Dragon Ball is so big for anime games. Like, that I'm like, yo, Goku did actually save me, bro.
I feel like there's other genres that are like far more in dire straits than us. No, I don't know who we're saving fighting games for. It's not me. Like, maybe it's someone else.
Wait, question. What genres? Real question: is there a genre of game that needs saving? Real time strategy, beat 'em ups, platform fighters, collectathons. Aren't collectathons getting hoed though? Arena shooters. I think there's a genre of games that need saving. MMOs need saving from the clutches of FF14. FF14 is too powerful. I mean, I don't know. I'm asking you. The main types of games I play, they're chilling. Like I like JRPGs. They're definitely chilling. I like SRPGs. I mean, I guess there could be more SRPGs, turn-based SRPGs. What does it mean to save a genre? Get a lot of new people into it? No. I guess it means something different to each person. It's such a... I never hear people say that about other genres. It's only fighting games.
The changes they showed to that look a lot better. I think they also made a lot of changes that help new players, which is like one of my bigger fears about the version we played a while ago. No auto combo besides just the fuse, I think was like a pretty tough sell. And then not having other modes for people to help learn. But the auto combo stuff really helps. I think like their changes look really good. But yeah, I agree. 10 characters is very low.
By the way, I'm always a big fan of auto combos. Because I think the best auto combo implementation is when you put different moves behind auto combo that you can't access otherwise, so that there's like a strategy aspect of using it. So like new players can use it just so they can mash, and then more advanced players can use it because like there's special properties or shit like that. I'm always a big fan of that.
I hope the game is out sooner as well. Like I don't want to wait a long time for 10. I think if they're like, all right, we got to release the game with 10 characters so it's out quicker, and then they release it like December 31st, I'm gonna be like,
I would laugh so hard, but that's because it's my fucking job in this community to be a memer, dude. I would laugh so fucking hard if they're like, it's coming out this year, and it comes out on fucking December 31st. That would be the funniest shit. That would be the funniest shit. I'm not gonna lie. High key, I'm cool with it coming out next year. I'm cool. I'm cool. Let Fatal Fury and Hunter x Hunter have a few months. With 10? Yeah, with 10. With a good 10. With a good no, oh my god, the character is +2, the game is broken. Shit. Just a good, solid, everyone is better than I, 10. And then be like, yeah, in 2 weeks we'll drop 2 more characters. Yeah, let Fatal, let's go to Southtown. Listen. Let's go to fucking Southtown for a few months. Listen, I don't think anyone's gonna be complaining about the 10 characters after playing fucking Salvatore and that fella whose favorite moves are special moves, bro, because they're strong like him. You know what I'm saying? I think we go to Southtown for a little bit, and then we play a little Hunter x Hunter. Just a crumb of Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, just take a little tour around. What is it? New Donk City's Mario Odyssey, right? You can tell I haven't watched this anime. I know there's an arc where they go to NYC, but it's not NYC. Anyway, York New City makes me feel worse. But yeah, it's fine. I would be very cool if it came out on January 1st, 2026. I'd be very cool. Let Lucy sit in Guilty Gear for a while, you know? Let Lucy sit for a while. Granblue is a shit ton of DLC. Just let that shit sit, and then go for the big takeover on January 1st.